Imagine a professional scammer sitting in front of his monitor. He's not looking for poor people, he's looking for a signal. A vacation photo at a private resort, a location tag at a star-rated restaurant, or simply the reflection of a designer logo on your sunglasses. To you, it's a flex, a celebration, 20 years of grinding, finally paying off. To him, it's a roadmap straight to your bank account. This is called a whaling attack, the deliberate targeting of high net worth individuals using publicly available personal data. And the scary part, you handed him everything he needed for free. Research shows that individuals with over $1 million in assets are 43% more likely to become victims of identity theft than the general population, not because they're less intelligent, but because they're more visible. On the other hand, there's the other kind of wealthy person, the kind nobody talks about because nobody knows about them. They hold millions in low-cost index funds. Their neighbor thinks they're doing all right, nothing special. Their car has 90,000 miles on it and they plan to drive it to 200,000. These people have mastered something the ultra-rich figured out decades ago. It's called stealth wealth. And today, I'm going to show you the exact rules they live. Because in this world, financial security isn't just about how much you earn, it's about how invisible you can make yourself to the people who want to take it. Let's consider two people. Let's call them Marcus and James. They are both 45 years old and earn nearly identical incomes, around $200,000 per year. Marcus did what most people do when the money got good. He upgraded, moved to the nicer part of town, leased a new BMW 5 Series because I've earned it, started documenting his life online, the golf trips, the business class seats, and the kitchen renovation. And look, Marcus deserves to enjoy his success. Nobody's disputing that. But Marcus has unknowingly started paying what I call the wealth tax. Not the government kind, but the social kind. Every contractor who walks into his house in that zip code quotes him 15 to 20% higher without blinking. A college friend he hasn't spoken to in 12 years has suddenly a business opportunity that needs seed funding. And last month, a scammer maybe in India, whom Marcus had never heard of and would never know, built a nearly complete financial profile on himself using only data Marcus had posted publicly. Today, Marcus has $680,000 in investments. Most people would consider that impressive. Then look at James, he's took a different path. He still lives in the same house he bought 15 years ago. He drives a paid-off Honda CR-V. He coaches his daughter's Sunday football team, and nobody there thinks he's particularly wealthy. And James has $3.4 million sitting quietly in index funds. He has never received a suspicious WhatsApp message about a limited investment opportunity. He has never been the victim of a targeted phishing campaign. His name does not appear in any of the social media scrapers that scammers use to build target lists. Because to the outside world, James doesn't look worth robbing. Every luxury item you own has two price tags. Most people only read the first one, the sticker price. They never think about the second cost, which one the attention it buys you. And attention, in the wrong hands, is a liability. If you drive an $80,000 car, you're sending a strong status signal. The problem is, status signals are relational. You're trying to tell your coworkers that you're successful, but you're also telling fraudsters that you have liquidity. And status signals are non-selective. You can't beam that signal only at people you want to impress. It reaches everyone, including the people you'd very much prefer didn't receive it. Thomas Stanley, author of The Millionaire Next Door, said most people in America live in nice houses and drive late model or new vehicles, but they have little wealth. The research backs this up. The actual wealthy, not the seemingly wealthy, tend to live in middle-class neighborhoods. They drive Toyotas, they wear Seikos, not Rolex, not because they can't afford better, because they understand that blending in is a superpower. If your current car is still mechanically functional, keeping your old one not only saves you money on investment, but also builds a security shield. Don't let your property become a brochure for criminals. In the world of high-stakes investing, profits come from asymmetric information, knowing something others don't. In financial security, you should reverse this. Don't let others know what you own. Scammers use social engineering to gather pieces of information about you. They know where your kids go to school, what your hobbies are, and which bank you use. Stealth wealth rule is never discuss your financial successes in public or digital spaces. Privacy is often a trade-off for power. The fewer people who know about your portfolio, the stronger your negotiating position in life, and the smaller your name appears on any scammer's target list. Warren Buffett once noted that his humble appearance gave him an advantage because no one knew how rich he really was. That wasn't accidental, that was strategic invisibility. One way fraudsters get in is by exploiting easy access. If you make spending too easy, you also make stealing easy. Financial minimalism builds an automated system for investing, but full of barriers for spending. 3 friction rules that actually work. Number 1, delete credit card data. Don't save card numbers in online stores or shopping apps. Number 2, use the 24-hour rule. For every non-essential purchase, wait a full day. 70% of the time, the urge to buy disappears. The same goes for investment opportunities offered by others. If it's urgent, it's usually a scam. Number 3, limit category limits. Set a limit on the number of items you own. Owning 40 pairs of shoes is not only wasteful, but also signals to others that you have excess money that can be taken. That is not a message you want to send. There's a trap that catches disciplined people. It's called the lifestyle multiplier effect. You buy a boat, then you need a trailer to move it, then you need a vehicle powerful enough to tow the trailer, then you need storage because the marina fees are absurd, then you need maintenance, then you need insurance. One purchase becomes 5, 5 becomes 12, and suddenly your entire paycheck is spent maintaining your image, not building your true wealth. The most financially dangerous moment in most people's lives isn't a crisis or a recession, it's the salary increase. Because the default response to earning more is to spend more, visibly, publicly, irreversibly. And once you've upgraded your lifestyle, it is psychologically brutal to downgrade it. You've anchored. The alternative? Define your enough before the money arrives. If you decide that a $350,000 house is enough, really enough, not a compromise, then when your income doubles, the excess won't be used to buy a bigger house that will show off your wealth to every trade person and fraudster on your street. It goes silently, automatically, invisibly, into freedom. Remember Marcus? From previous story, he has a beautiful home, but he's chained to his job because the maintenance costs are high. Then James has an ordinary house, but he has the option to retire tomorrow morning. So which one is actually wealthy? The highest levels of real wealth don't operate through display. The families and individuals managing genuine generational capital. They don't give interviews. They don't appear on rich lists if they can avoid it. Many have quietly instructed their lawyers to have them removed. Their assets are held in trusts, family limited partnerships, and holding structures that even experienced forensic accountants struggle to trace. They traded social validation for security and control. You may not be at the level of managing a nation's sovereign wealth fund, but you can apply the same principle. Be financially anonymous. Let people think you're ordinary. That's the best form of protection that no amount of sophisticated security can buy. The decisions you make in your 40s will determine which of these people you become. Every choice to look wealthy today is a choice to trade away security tomorrow, not because wealth is shameful, not because you shouldn't enjoy your life, but because visibility has a cost, and most people never see the invoice until it arrives. Fraudsters cannot steal what they cannot see. Real wealth does not announce itself. It accumulates quietly in the background while everyone assumes you're doing all right. Imagine yourself at age 70. Do you want to be the one chased by debt collectors or con artists because of your past appearance? Or do you want to be the one sitting peacefully on the porch, knowing that your future is secure because you chose to be invisible? Con artists can't steal what they can't see. True wealth doesn't shout, it whispers. Choose to build freedom, not display it.